Hey, 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 you beautiful twin flames, and welcome back to Tarot for You 444. I hope you can hear me all right. I have got Captain America here with me. Can you see him? He's just there. I'm rubbing his head, not the other head. Don't be rude, you twin flames. I know what you're thinking right now, but the reason Captain America is here with me today because a lot of my viewers are from America, number one, and no one wants to see my coochie, as the Americans might call it, on the internet. At least not on this platform. Not that it's on any other platform, but I'm being a bit fun today. I haven't seen you guys for a while. Remember I hurt my back a little bit, and that was not fun. So I'm coming at you live. Ooh. Let's just see what happens here. I'm coming at you live with a DM reading, and I'm not exactly sure what's going to happen, but I've tried to do this reading a few times today and it hasn't happened. So it's kind of like the divine masculine doesn't want you to know what's happening. But I thought I'd just do a cool little, I'm so comfortable, I don't care setup today. And that's kind of the mode that I want all divine feminines to be in. So some of you have heard from your divine masculines and some of you haven't. And for those of you who haven't, you may be hearing from them soon, coming up around Christmas. But a lot of you have had issues with your divine masculine. And let me have a sip of tea. We're totally spilling the tea on the divine masculine today. I just want to get my other deck. I'm so comfortable. I just had a shower. I've got the air conditioning on. It's actually hot here. So in Christmas in Australia is always usually really warm. So it's kind of weird from the rest of the world, but it's kind of cool as well because sometimes if it's really warm, you can go swimming or something like that on Christmas Day, which is really cool. Now, I do want to give away two, okay, yep, look, just hang on, I'll tell you about the giveaway in a minute. But this is the truth, right? So whatever we hear today is the truth. And if it doesn't resonate with you, it could be a potential future energy coming in the new year. Wow. I want to give away two free half an hour readings for Christmas because I feel really bad that I haven't been here for a little while, and I know I have a lot of beautiful followers on my page. Bottom of the deck right now is upside down Chariot. So you either have or you haven't heard from your divine masculine. We're going to see what's going on with him in just a moment. If you would like to win a free reading, please comment in the comments of this video, and I will be drawing that. Get your comment in before Christmas Day, okay? So if Christmas Day is on the 25th in Australia, just look up, Christmas in Australia. So if you live in the US, it would be your Christmas Day would be the day after, but the cutoff for the comments section will definitely be Christmas Australia time. All right, so I want to draw it. The way I'll draw it is I'll put all the names into a hat, and I'll draw it like that so it's fair. So yeah, all right, so do that. Let's get stuck into divine masculine. I bought these cool little cards too. The Lovers Oracle, 45 heart-shaped guidance cards. Woohoo! So we're going to see what comes up from there as well. I'm going to save that until lucky last. I really do apologize for not being here. I know I've got a lot of beautiful followers who look out and watch out for my readings, and I really am very apologetic for that. In the new year, I'm hoping to bring Patreon, so that you can have access to my courses and a lot of other freebies. If you wanted to become a Patreon member, just also let me know in the comments if you would like to become a Patreon member, or if you're interested in that. That would be awesome. I am doing readings over the Christmas, Christmas holidays or Christmas vacation, however you like to say it, and in the new year. A lot of you have joined my page and you don't realize what services I offer, so just click down in the description box for that information. Okay, reading starts at 5:48. Sorry. God, I talk a lot, don't I? Wow. There's one card just sticking out to me. So I just want to get that, and then we'll get into Divine Masculine. Deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right, Divine Feminine. And or, I actually have a lot of Divine Masculines watching this channel, so I'm hoping that they listen, get some advice on what to do if they're in a situation they know they're divine. Obviously, if they're watching my channel, they must know that they're a Divine Masculine. Do what feels right. What a great start to the reading. I know Divine Masculine doesn't necessarily want us to know this. So we're going to do thinking, feeling, action space. It's going to come across like a little story. Like I say, if it doesn't resonate for you today, it will happen for you in the future, probably in the coming, January, February, if it hasn't already happened. Okay? All my readings are timeless, by the way, so if you click onto any of my readings, they may resonate with you, depending on your own, where your vibration is at, if that makes sense. If you're a spiritual person, you'll know what that means. Just waiting for Spirit to tell me to stop. Ooh, a card flip. The Tower. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. All right, so it's like we've had some trouble, some big trouble in Little China. That may resonate with someone, me saying that. Just remember, I'm a psychic medium. I use the cards for entertainment purposes only. This is some trouble brewing or has brewed with your twin flame. If you're in perfect twin flame harmony and you're already together, this reading is not for you. There's my caveat. All right, it's really strange. There's a lot of readers that don't necessarily want to tell you the truth and might give a few rainbows and unicorns here and there, and I love rainbows and unicorns, but I think the truth is most important. So we have this Tower moment. It's either already happened or it's going to happen. I feel like I can't speak properly today. I'm like, it's either going to happen or it already happened, is what I meant to say. Right? There's some kind of greediness coming from the masculine here, and it's related to his family. Okay, so the scenario could be, this is the general start, but the scenario could be that he's spending a lot of time with his own family. You were talking about potentially having a family, and he's changed his mind, or his family seemed to come first, which that's not necessarily a bad thing, but you kind of thought you were up there a little bit higher on his on his mind. And it seems here with the cards that for many of you, you're frustrated because the Divine Masculine keeps putting his friends, his family, his everything else first, above you, which is kind of nice for his family, but not so nice for the Divine Feminine. The Devil here is, wow, the toxic energy And I really feel that this is the feminine kind of having a go at her masculine, kind of having a yell, kind of having, a not necessarily a full blown communication with him. But if you notice here, the divine feminine is in reverse. She's upside down. She's had enough of the bullshit. She's had enough of the toxicity. She's had enough of him, being chained to whatever he's chained to. That addiction, that other person, that that job, that thing, that makes it toxic for them to come into union. To become into union, my gosh. It's tongue twistedness is what's happening with me, and I feel that that's coming from the masculine. He's really confused right now. Throat chakra as well. He's really confused right now about how he's going to go about things, because many divine feminines called the masculine out for shitty behavior. So there he is. Look at this. Wow. Huge message. I'm not going to talk to you, and there's his back. I'm worrying about my own future. I'm worried about, this can be phallic symbols here, the wands, I'm worried about my own creativity and, where I'm going to plant my penis next without trying to sound, really horrible. But the divine masculine has been all kinds of selfish recently, and this proves that from the cards. And you saw me shuffle, I can't make it up. Remember the card we just got here? Deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. A lot of you wanting to say goodbye to the masculine for his shitty behavior. Maybe you called him out, maybe you didn't, maybe he promised to change, maybe he just ghosted you completely. But there is this feeling on the feminine side that, I've had enough of your shitty behavior right now. And then here he comes. Oh my God, here he comes with communication, right? And this is usually indicative of another woman, right? So for some of you, and I want to say 30% of those of you watching today, he is talking to another woman, okay? He is making advances to another woman. If you want to know about your private situation, please contact me via email. I'm a psychic medium, so I'll be able to give you the heads up on whether your masculine is or isn't doing that. This woman here, for me, in my readings, is always the other woman. She is, a great tarot card. I know a lot of you may study the tarot, but this is the other woman, okay? So many of you are frustrated because perhaps your masculine is married, perhaps he's with someone else, perhaps he's with someone else and still playing around with other people, perhaps he's in an open relationship. There's a lot of different scenarios, but look at this. This is so interesting. Third party situations in the recent past, right? I'm grounded into a third party situation. Now, a third party situation, if you don't know what that is, I mean, most of you do, but there is no room for three, is there? So if he's married, let's say, if he's married to Betty and you're dressed in the red, I'm not saying you're having a party with Betty, but you know what I mean? There's more than one chick here. There's actually 3 chicks here and 1 guy. And if we want to go back to traditional relationships, depending on what your belief systems are, we're looking for 2. Takes 2 to tango, you know the saying. So I feel the feminine is really pissed off right now. I feel like he's spending time with another woman or another women or lots of women. They don't necessarily have to be romantic. It could be that he's chained to his daughter, chained to his ex, chained to his mother, chained to his, the woman colleague at work. right? There's this happy ever after scenario and this I'm left out in the cold and I feel like crap scenario. And I feel like this was the dream and this is kind of how he feels now. So if you've already had an argument with him or already called him out, you know, he's left with that other person now. So that could be his mother, it could be his cousin, could be his auntie, could be his lover, could be his wife, partner, whoever it is. But you notice his eye is still on this divinity here, and that's where you sit, divine feminine. Wow, throat chakra going absolutely crackers right now. Argument. This is the argument that I'm talking about. Divine feminine walking away, right? Being really blunt in the recent past. Now, for some of you, you might say, well, I actually haven't had an argument with my divine masculine. This can be an energy that you want to say something. You want to call him out for his shit behavior. You want to say, hey, bucko, I don't want to stand for this anymore. This isn't okay to treat me this way, you know. Do you remember that Shawn Mendes song? I know I can treat you better than he can. Da 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 da. I don't know why you're wasting time. Da 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 da. You should be with me instead. I know I can treat you better than he can. So a lot of you, divine feminine, perhaps you're talking to other men, perhaps you've met other men, perhaps you've got a male friend who is treating you better, and you can really see the difference, right? See the love here that you were having or potentially could have had with your masculine. He's going elsewhere. Notice, you know, da-dum, 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 da-dum. This is a really harsh reading today. Da-dum, 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 right? So let's get into now what he's thinking, feeling, and doing. That's what I promised at the beginning. Wow. Wow. This never happens. The Magician next to the Lovers, right? In reverse. We could have had something amazing, right? We could have had this affection. We could have had this love like no other. You know, it's you know, it's kind of like a, where do broken hearts go? Can they find their way home? There's still a potential for it to happen, but boy oh boy, in the recent past, a decision in love was made, and he is thinking about it. Have I made the right decision? What is he actually thinking? Have I made the right decision? Wow, look at this contemplation here. I don't know if I've chosen the right path. Have I chosen the right woman? Have I chosen the right path? Should I have acted better? So we have him here resting, right? You know, in the recent month or so, he's been resting, juggling. I was talking about juggling more than one person. Very tumultuous here for him emotionally, because I mean, you know, you can stick your dick in whoever you like, but if you are emotionally attached to someone, it can really hurt if someone walks away. And I feel like many divine feminines have walked away, and many divine masculines have gone and had lots of different candy here, right? And like I say, that will not resonate for all of you listening today. If you want a private reading, please contact me via my email. This is definitely potential candy, right? So he may have potentially, you know, got jiggy with more than one woman. Okay, so I've just got to say got jiggy with, so I can what I want to say and what I'm allowed to say are two different things, if you know what I mean. Wow, this is, I don't know, Friends with Benefits Charlie. Friends with Benefits Charlie Spoiler alert. Okay. All right, that's what he's thinking about. He's thinking, did I make the right decision? Should I be with that other person, or should I be with um, my twin flame? He doesn't necessarily understand the word twin flame, but you know what I'm saying. So how is he feeling now? Wow. In the recent past, if you told him some truths that he didn't like, he's not feeling very good about that. 10 knives in the back or swords in the back, either one doesn't sound very nice. We then have him here going, shit. I potentially could have stuffed things up. Notice his back is turned to us in these cards. His back is turned, his back is turned. Yes, maybe he's working. Yes, maybe he's busy. Yes, maybe he's being creative. I understand what the cards mean, but this back turning is not a good sign for Divine Masculine right now. He needs to work on himself a lot more. Wow, moving into calmer waters with his ex partner, right? Or his current partner, lover, cousin, auntie, mother. It's definitely a woman that he's with. Still got his back turned. Notice, still got his back turned. Ooh, two come out. There's a fight here. You potentially haven't had it already, and there's no communication between you right now. Well, and if there is, it's weird. But yeah, I feel like the Divine Feminine, many of you called your masculine out. Many of you may have just ignored them. So he's, okay, feeling, sorry, these cards are crazy today. He's feeling like he wants to ignore you and check out your social media at the very same time. What a juxtaposition, hey? Wow. What a dilemma. What a mind-blowing thing. On one hand, I want to completely ignore her. On the other hand, I want to check out her social media and see what she's doing. So the action space for the masculine from right now and potentially in the future is, I'm going to come to you with an offer. I'm going to come to you and speak something to you that's positive. I'm going to try and say something positive to turn this around. Wow. He doesn't like the confusion, and wow, this is you, Divine Feminine, kind of calling him out, saying, wow, I thought potentially you loved me, or we spoke about this. How can you be so, I don't know, non-understanding? Or I've just got to move my leg because I'm going to get a cramp. Hang on, Miss Captain America. I was going to call him Mr. America. Same thing, I suppose. I hope he's not offended. But this is definitely the Divine Feminine going, you know what, I need to alchemize my life. He's feeling confused about what he's going to do, right? He may come forward, he may not. I feel this pissed off energy in the feminine and into the masculine as well. Wow, look at this toxicity in the recent past. This is, I'm too damn busy. I've got stuff on my plate. I owe money to people. I'm having sex right now, potentially 30% of you. I'm, in a bond with someone else. I'm, all the excuses under the sun we could come up with here. And this is where Divine Feminine just went, no. This is supposed to be the action space and the feelings are coming through, but the toxicity is still coming through here, right? Some of them are having some kind of victory with their work or with their home. This is also around Christmas time, like they're doing well in some kind of way in their life, and that's keeping their ego kind of happy, if that makes sense. Let's check the bottom of the deck here. Yeah, if he comes forward or he may have come forward with something small in the recent past. He may have given you a shitty apology, right? He's in the process of manifesting something else that's, he's standing alone here. It's not related to love. See that? It's not related to love. It's related to his work or his family or his home or something like that. Yeah, no love. Look at this. No love. It's not saying that he doesn't love you, Divine Feminine, but right now he's not focused. His focus is not on love. Wow. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pick the deck up and see what comes up, because I just want to say this is what he wants to say right now. Wow. Transforming his sadness into strength. So whatever's gone on between you, or whatever's potentially going to happen between you, he's trying to get stronger before he comes to you. This is also a very big Scorpio energy. But, you know, for many of you who spoke abruptly to your masculine, he could have really been very upset about that. So you may be noticing that you've been ghosted. He may not be speaking to you on purpose. You may not feel him in your energy field. So let's get 6 of these cards. I want to say 6 cards for harmony. It's a very harmonious number. Don't forget to write your name in the comments if you want to be in the draw to win a free half-an-hour reading. I will send it to, I will draw it just after Christmas, and I will send it to your email as a private video. All right, so you'll be able to watch it over and over again, and it'll be fun, something fun for Christmas. All right. Okay, dokie. Wow, throat chakra growing mental. I'm going to go back to those cards in a minute. He wants to say something to you. He's wow. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the bottom of the deck. Okay. It's very hard for me to read backwards. I might as well be reading Chinese. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. Remember, I have a manifestation package. Okay? If you've just joined my channel recently, please have a look at what I've got available. I also do payment plans if you need help with that. Okay. The first card says, I'm going to read them and then show them to you. Criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. Okay, so remember, through love anything is possible, but there's also the thing where you don't want to tolerate complete disrespect, if you know what I mean. This is a great reminder. When you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. All right? So don't worry about Christmas. Don't worry about all those material things. Worry about your soul. Okay? You can do my Ascension package, which focuses on the soul. Look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. I don't know, there's that Belinda Carlisle song coming to mind. And there's a deep, deep ocean. I want to find out what you had inside of that deep, deep ocean. What's it take for you to feel satisfied? If you keep holding back emotions, one of us might drown in this deep, deep ocean. Whoa, beautiful song. It's called Deep Ocean by Belinda Carlisle. It's an oldie but a goodie. if you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind. For the heart is the gateway, the gateway, the gateway to the soul. Right? Your heart is the gateway to the soul. All right? Beautiful, beautiful words. Transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. That means two people have to tango together. Let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. That's a really beautiful message, that one. I should also show you the back of the cards because they're beautiful. See? 3, 4, 5. That one's really pretty. And 6. Okay. Alright. So they are the love cards for today. I want to just quickly go back. I'm going to put all of the cards back in the deck. In this particular deck, he wants to say something to you, Divine Feminine. If you've hung around this long, I told you he's busy on projects. That one just flew out. Mr. Manifestation. Okay, so these cards just flipped out, and that one, and the bottom of the deck is yeah, pissed offness, Divine Feminine. Here you are. So he's kind of he's a bit butthurt. He's a little bit butthurt that you hurt him. Okay, so whatever you did or you are potentially going to do in the future, he's butthurt about it. Remember when you call the masculine out, I'm just going to leave him there. Manifestation Harry, he can stay there for a minute. When you call the masculine out, he's going to walk away. Look at the back turned again. Right? I'm ignoring you. I'm not talking to you. I'm focusing on my life. I feel like he's been focusing on his life for quite some time. Right? You know, saying nothing for quite some time. Giving his attention to others for quite some time. Some of your divine masculines live across the water, overseas. He's still got his back. Look at this back. And then again, I'm focusing on other things. All his communications are with this other person, or with this job, or with this other thing. Right? He's trying to remain calm despite what you said to him. Or be more specific, masculine, please. We want a little bit more specificity. Yeah, right. The secret is, woo, I don't like your wisdom. You gave him some wisdom, or you're about to dish it to him, right? So if you're thinking about having a little dish to your masculine, whether that's energetically or in real life, just be aware that he might go away because he's annoyed, right? Okay, so then we have this energy of, I'm working on my coin, you know, I'm working on my coin. Some masculines, maybe 20%, have got drug addiction problems, but that's not really standing out for me. This is more about, I'm working on making money right now. You know, what you did and said hurt me a lot. You really actually hurt me, he's saying. Isn't that so interesting? You really hurt me. You know, there's that, do you really want to hurt me? Do you really want to make me cry? You know that song? It's this, wow, in the recent past, you judged me. You know, Divine Feminine literally went, do, 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 do. You're going to spend your time with someone else? Bye. See you later, alligator. Right? She called him out. You know, if you're going to call something out, you're going to ring a bell, or definitely you're going to blow on a trumpet and say, do, 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 right? He believes that you are being toxic right now, right? You know, this is you being amazing and lovely and kind and sweet and normal and how you should be. And this is you being, you know, it's like a little boy angry with his mother. You know, you shouldn't have said that to me, Mum. You shouldn't have been that way to me, right? You've caused him to lose some strength. You've caused him to kind of, you know, if you were on a floor with marbles, you know, you've caused him to have a little skid along, you know what I mean? It's definitely, he's trying to gain his strength back after something that went down. And Divine Feminine was the one who dished it. And it wasn't necessarily a toxic dishing that she did. She was saying something that needed to be said with wisdom here. We have the tabernacle, you know, which is presenting wisdom. I do feel like she was pissed off though. Yeah, look at this. She was kind of like, where do broken hearts go? Can they find their way home? Back to the open arms of a love that's waiting there. And if somebody loves you, won't they always love you? I look in your eyes and I know that you still care for me. But she was kind of like, you know, how could you hurt me that way? And he's like, well, how could you hurt me that way? Yeah, lack of love in the connection right now. Confusion here. I'm not coming forward. I don't want to reach out. We had an argument. Wow, this could have been the potential. It's kind of a bit, you know, stuffed up right now. There's no stability here in the connection. There was definitely deceit going on by the masculine. Definitely deceit. No love being shown by the masculine. You know, no, you know, not even coming through as a page to offer you anything really. And, you know, disintegrating the hope of a future together. You know, I'm busy, I'm working, I can't right now, my family needs me, etc., etc. You know, 10 different reasons why I can't show up for you. And there she is, the other woman. I don't know, let's call her Nancy, right? You know, this is someone who he's thinking about. Divine Feminine coming through now. I'm closing off from you. Not necessarily closing your heart off, but I'm closing off from you, you know. La 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 la, can't hear you. What did you say? Can't hear you. Can't, you know, see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. She's, you know, this has been a little bit tumultuous for the Divine Feminine. Like I say, if it hasn't happened, it could be a potential in your near future. He is, look, thinking about his own creativity, thinking about his own penis right here today, and it doesn't necessarily belong near you. Hanged Man in reverse. It's like, not only am I staying away, but I'm staying away for a little bit longer to think about how I'm going to deal with this. You know, butt hurt. Here we have the butt hurtedness. That's my new word for the day, hurtedness. Wow, emasculated, feels emasculated. Emperor in reverse and Empress in reverse. Wow, feels emasculated by what you did or what you may do in the future. May not have happened yet, like I said, right? not talking to you, looking out back to you. Wow. Toxicity here, chained by something else. Chained by something else. And being actually quite greedy here. Notice he's on his own. You know, all of these cups are supposed to represent love, but he's put them on the shelf for now. He has his arms quite folded here. He's being quite dominant, but in a negative way. You know, I'm focusing on my career. I'm focusing on that thing I want to buy. I'm focusing on anything else but love. Very similar to the Two of Swords for the Divine Feminine, where she's like, no communication, not talking, don't want to know about it. So we have drama central here. What is on the bottom of the deck? Communication coming. Let's see what this is about. Well, hopefully it's not going to be from you, Divine Feminine, because I feel like you're really hurt about this situation. He's also heard about the situation, and Divine Feminine is trying, I'm going to say trying, to go, la la la, I'm Mary Poppins, everything is fine. You know, just a spoonful of sugar makes the medicine go down. Remember that? She's pretending everything is fine. And again, here, trying to ground herself, pretending everything is fine. And he's going, I'm fine. I'm about to jump off a cliff with my dog and everything's wonderful. And there's the sun. In reality, he's really, you know, closed his heart. Really struggling. Right? There's a need for love. There's a need for alchemy to occur for both twin flames here. Really interesting reading. Really interesting reading. Should we just finish off? We've gone long time. So, you know, I love you long time. We might as well go a little bit longer. We have this energy coming from the masculine, and it's speaking, you know. Like, I'm just going to tread on everything in my path right now. I need to move forward with my life. Not necessarily a good thing, because he's not devoting his time to the soul. You know, in the recent past, it's been money or drugs or that love or that addiction. Right? He's still looking elsewhere, away from the feminine, but in a very 3D kind of way. Right? Money, money, money. Money, money, money. Not love. Not the twin flame journey. Right? Here's the feminine crying. Right? Up all night thinking, why is he doing this to me? This is a no. You know, no, it's not happening. Right? No to what? No commitment. Right? A struggle. A juggling act going on, a decision to be made in love. What kind of love? Twin flame love. No justice right now. Looking at your social media, and that's the truth, right? He feels depressed, but yet he is looking elsewhere, putting his, like I said, putting his pee-pee in different places. For 30% of you, he's focused away from you. He's being such a king. A king of what? A king of porn. I know that sounds horrible. And there's the feminine getting pissed off. They had an argument. They potentially will have an argument. How could you do this to me? He's defending himself. He's like, what's all the drama all about? He's being stern, being arrogant. Then going, well, you know what? I'm just going to focus on my whatever it is. My career or my job, or my career and job are the same thing. You know what I mean? Right? And if he does apologize, it's only tiny. It's so tiny that you're wondering if he's got any wisdom left. Right? Give to everyone else but you. Coming across loving, but there's a need for him to, you know, foundation it, to put it in a foundation. There's no foundation right now, right? The penis has gone wild, right? There's no healing happening right now. He's left out in the cold with this other person being non-communicative. There's the feminine feeling trapped in the whole situation, and there's him feeling like he doesn't know what to do. But again, this phallic symbol here, right? He may be unfortunately sticking his pee-pee in other places. Wow, I might even title it that. Today. It's very lustful, toxic kind of energy. It's very ego, in our ego. If you called your masculine out, for most of you, you are going to be well within your rights to call him out if he's behaving badly. Wow. Alrighty, should we sing Joyful Joyful? I have been 46 minutes. I better let you go. Don't forget to comment in the comment section if you want to win a 30-minute reading with me. That would be awesome. I can't wait to give those away. Ready? Joyful, joyful Lord, we adore you. God of Lord and God of lost. I just can't do it. We have to start again. Hang on. What? I was thinking about what I was going to call the title of the video while I was singing, and that didn't work. Ready? Try again. Joyful, joyful Lord, we adore you. God of glory, God of light. Hearts unfold like flowers before you. Do, 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 do. Come and join Captain America and tell your divine masculine he has been a naughty boy. Ready? Look at his face. He's fierce. Joyful, joyful Lord, we adore you. Your divine masculine's name may start with A, or your potential new love interest may start with A. Hearts unfold like flowers before him, or your potential or your masculine might have these letters in his name. Marvel, right? It could be Marty, Adam, ooh, Richard, I don't know, Vera, if it's a girl, Elliot, or L for Larry. I don't know. Maybe we'll try again. What about Leonardo, or Edward, V for Victor, R for Roger, A for I don't know, A for, let me think, I've said Adam. Who else could it be? Adam, or I don't know, I can't think of another A one. You'll have to tell me in the comments. M for Martin. Okay, I wish you all, and Captain America and I, he's part of the gang now too, Captain America and I wish you a beautiful day, night, afternoon, evening, or morning, wherever you are in the world. I'm sorry this reading was so weird, but this is kind of what's happening for some of you on the twin flame journey. Let me know in the comments what's going on for you. If you need me, contact me via email. Don't forget to comment if you want to win a reading. Just say, I want to win a reading in the comments, and I will draw you and let you know. I'll tag you on YouTube if you, or I'll reply to you. I won't tag you because I don't know, I'm not very good at that, but I will reply to you if you win. So keep an eye on your YouTube notifications, because if you don't respond, I will have to give the reading to someone else, and that would be very unfortunate. Alrighty, stay strong, you beautiful, beautiful divine masculines and feminines, and I will see you real soon. Bye everyone. Bye.